So today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special guest. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose, on purpose, and today's guest is definitely doing that. Not just a great athlete, but a student athlete. It just brings so much joy to me to see, the potential, the greatness inside this young player. Her dad actually was one of the first people that when I thought about doing Stool Talk, that I had reached out and, before it was 2018, reached out about doing it. So to go full circle to have, his daughter on here as a great student athlete is a lot though. So she exemplifies what it means to be a student athlete, killing it on the court and in the classroom. Today we have with us the one, the only, Miss Amari Ridley. How you doing today?
Good.
How did this sports journey start with you? When was the first time you started playing volleyball? Was volleyball even the first sport you played?
Yes, volleyball. Well, I don't know if you consider cheer a sport, but I cheered like sixth through eighth grade. And then I
Uh-huh.
started volleyball my freshman year of high
Okay.
school.
What do you love about volleyball?
Um, Probably the growth, but like my favorite thing to do, I like to hit and block.
Yeah. We'll speak on that blocking in a little bit because you took that to a whole nother level as well.
Yeah.
Who has been the biggest inspiration and role model in motivating you throughout your sports journey thus far?
My dad motivates me a lot. And then I like to watch like college volleyball and that gets me like going.
Yeah. What team you looking at in the college ranks?
I mostly watch like Ohio State.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. When we speak of a name as Coach Zara Collins, what is something that she has taught you that stuck with you throughout your years?
To be aggressive on the court.
Yeah. And with you being, quiet, having a quiet demeanor, how is it when you transfer and get prepared to play in a match? Like, what are you doing to prepare to get yourself ready to be great on the court?
Oh, so let's go back to the watching the college volleyball. So our games usually on school days. So I watch like college volleyball games throughout the day, and then I pray like 3 times before the game, and then I have great matches. So
Yeah. What does faith mean to you, and how has that helped? You said you prayed 3 times.
hmm
Yeah. So is it getting you ready? Is knocking the jitters off, getting you prepared?
yes, I feel like if I have excuse me, if I have a lot of faith in God, and then like He just come through for me on the court. So yeah.
Yes, I love it. Definitely love that. What does hard work mean to you, and how has that helped you to get to where you are today?
Hard work. I feel like practice how you play. I feel like that's like how. So like I just go hard in practice, and then that's what I do in the game. So it
Yeah.
prepares me.
What kind of leader are you? Do you lead with your voice? Do you lead with your play? Because you do so good on the court, but your demeanor is kind of calm, chill. But then when you on
Yeah.
the court, you turn up. So how is your leadership skills in that way?
Um. Yeah, I feel like I talk because like when we on the court, I try to tell people like to get your energy up or like cheer your teammates on, and like you could do it better next time, like stuff like that.
Yeah. And how are you balancing being good on the court and even greater in the classroom, being that you're, killing it in the classroom, and taking it on a higher level? How do you balance that with having practices, with being a teenager, with everyday life, even your friends, but then still playing ball, but keeping your grades good?
hmm I don't probably my dad pushing me, honestly. I probably wouldn't have been able to do it without him, for real.
Yeah. That's really dope. That's really dope. And to know that you're making him proud, you're making your coach proud, you're even making yourself proud by doing it, and you're leading by example. Because, like I told you before we started the interview, that a lot of people, young kids, even mention you as well. As some parents, was you were on the radar to be a top player, but then your grades was good, and then how you carry yourself. Because it's not only good to be a student athlete, but you carry yourself as such. What were your goals going into this season that you wanted for yourself and for your team?
Um, like my coach was telling me just to be more aggressive, and I feel like I did that a lot this year because I took like a year break because of my lupus, and then for my team, I just like us to play good with each other, communicate, and win.
Yeah. What would you say to up and coming young athletes who strive to be good in volleyball the way you are? What would you say to them?
Um, Practice how you play, don't give up, and progress over perfection. That's what I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. And how has it been with you ready to go to college, anticipating getting the offers, scholarships coming your way? What decision will help you to make and choose the best school, and how are you handling that?
Um, the distance probably will help me decide if they have volleyball there, and um, I don't know, probably just them two, honestly, because most of
Yeah.
the colleges have my majors. So,
Yeah. And when it's all said and done, when they look and think about it, Mario, I played for Sky High School volleyball team. What do you want your legacy or people to remember you as when they talk about you as in the Sky Bulldogs program?
hmm, I never thought about that. Um, Probably that I'm like strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I took a year off and came back and did way better than all my other years of playing. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that.
Well, so what would you say to that young athlete who might have had to took a year off as well, or is looking to come back from that year that they took? What motivation? Because you definitely the definition of motivation. So what would you tell that athlete to give them advice and to let them know that they can do it because they might be discouraged and be like, man, I took a year off. Now I'm coming back. I don't even know if I can do this. What would you say to that?
Mhm. Like, come back and come better. Like, come back like you never left. That's
Yeah.
what I have to put in my mind.
Yeah. And what kept you balanced to where you knew you were doing good? You knew you were being a great player. What kept you humble and motivated at the same time?
Um, my highlights, my dad telling me, like, oh, you did real good with all, like, just telling me I did good throughout the games and, like, just all the pats on the back, honestly. And
Yeah.
hearing the crowd, too.
Yeah. How does it feel to be selected to the District 7 academic team?
It felt good because I'm like, it never happened to me before. So for me to come back and then that happen, I just feel real honored. Like, it feel good.
Yeah, and you were also awarded the ABC All American Best and Brightest first team honoree too.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wow. And you were a senior captain, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. How was it leading your team, by example, being a model of it, but still letting them know that you're just the same as them? Like a lot of times people are in leadership, people are, skillful. They're like one of the best on the team. They're doing good, and they're doing everything the right way. How was it able to allow you to allow your teammates to be like, hey, we can do this too? Or if some was slacking, that you were able to, help them without them taking it the wrong way?
It'd be kind of hard because you really have to choose your words wisely because some people are more sensitive than others.
Yeah.
And you don't want to feel like, you don't want them to snap back at you like, oh, you're not my mom, stuff like that. So I just try to be like gentle and like talk to them like in a calm voice.
Yeah, and that's the definition of a leader too, as well. Knowing that when we used to come up playing sports, they say know your role, know your personnel. So you knowing who you can kind of be tougher on, and who you have to kind of be soft on, but still be direct as well. When did you know, or when did you kind of get notified that you were getting close to the blocks record at Scott for volleyball? Solo and regular blocks. When did you know you were getting close? Did they tell you during the season after it happened, or did you know like after a banquet at the end of the year?
They told me at the banquet. I honestly didn't even know, but It did seem like I was getting like a lot of blocks throughout the season, so it kind of was a little bit expected, but I had no idea.
I gotta ask this question. So when you was getting them blocks solo, did you get hyped? Was you like or you just next play after you get the block?
Yeah, I'd be hyped for my teammates and stuff. I'd be like, ooh, like yeah, it'd be real fun. I love volleyball.
Yeah. What has been one of your highlights so far this season? Your best highlight? Take us through a
Um,
match, a game.
it's probably not a game, honestly, because I don't really remember my games, but it's probably my senior night because everybody was in the crowd wearing purple, and it was like a big old section, like dedicated to me, and it made me feel real good.
Okay. What does the purple represent?
Lupus awareness.
Okay. What would you be able to say to other athletes who might be playing and have lupus? What would you be able to say to them to strengthen them and encourage them as well?
Um, just don't let it discourage you, and um, like you just like everybody else, really. Like, there's no difference between you and like whatever you have going on because like really nobody will know, honestly. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, so you mentioned that you want to play volleyball at the next level, but you also got another great skill and talent as well. How far do you want to take that as well?
Um, my talent as in what, doing nails?
Yeah, that's a talent and skill.
um, I don't know if they're gonna let me do it in college, but I won't start college till the fall. So like after high school, I get to take my state boards to get licensed, and I'm gonna see if I like. I'm gonna continue to do nails, but I'm gonna see if I like doing lashes and makeup and stuff like that. And then
Okay.
I'm just gonna go from there. But I'm gonna continue to do nails.
Yeah. When did you pick that skill up? When did you knew that you could be good? Was you just trying? Was you practicing? Did you say, Dad, give me a hand so I can do this? I want to do that.
Yeah, I used to always want my nails done because like I would be insecure about my hands, and my dad would never let me get it done. So I'm like, maybe if I start doing it myself, he'll let me. And he started letting me practice on myself. I got better, and I started feeling better about myself. So I'm like, maybe I could help other people, and that's why I started.
Yeah, definitely. Last couple of things, we're gonna get you out of here. What will it be like the day after you walk across that stage, get your graduation, and you know you're going to college to, start your new journey?
It would be. I feel like it's gonna be scary. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I feel like it's gonna be so much different because like ain't nobody really gonna be there to tell you, oh, you have to go to school, oh, you have to like, stuff like that. So you really just gotta be dependent now. Well,
Yeah.
independent.
Yeah, and I believe you got the people around you, especially your dad, who have created inside you a great foundation to be able to do the things that you need to do, trustworthy, be independent at times that you need to, and you got
Mm,
instilled by your core family, all the things that you need to be able to allow you to be that great player.
thank you.
Yeah, so after a big win, a big game, where is Amari wanting to go get something to eat from? Even though I know your dad is a great cook and he cooks a lot of great dishes, or even if it's your dad, would you want him to cook you something, or where you want to go to get something to eat at?
I like Taco Bell.
Okay, what you ordering from there?
I get the chicken enchilada burrito and chicken chalupa, a nacho
Yeah,
fry, and a Baja Blast freeze.
yeah. So what are you, wings or flats? Drums or flats? I mean,
Drums,
drums. Pizza or nachos?
pizza.
Pizza. Jordan ones or dunks?
Probably the ones. I like the ones better.
Yeah. Okay. Glorilla, Big Lotto, or Megan Thee Stallion?
Them like the top three right now. I feel like Glorilla has been doing her thing lately. I'm gonna say her.
Yeah, Bossman D-Lo or Rod Wade.
Bossman D-Lo.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Rod Wave.
You don't? That's what a lot of the athletes be saying that's on their playlist.
I feel like he too sad for me.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. What songs would you listen to? I know you pray, but what songs would you listen to get you motivated or amped up during the game or even after?
Like Bossman D-Lo, V's. I listen to like a lot of like rap with like the heartbeats before my games, and that's how I be ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah, being that your dad is a great talented producer, rapper, all the above, did you ever want to like pursue or be an artist in entertainment?
I
Y'all be
did.
I like to sing every day in a row, only sometimes. I sing Mean Girl swag and everything. I like, I be good. I just got my nails done, mad at the mall. Tonight, Sonny got my nails done for me.
Um, when he was doing the Flintstone Kids, I
Yeah.
used to want to be involved. I don't know why I didn't. He told me a reason why I didn't get into it, but I did used to want to rap, and I kind of still do, but like I don't know how I make time.
Right. How is it being that you started? And that's why when I first had did this, I, seeing what your dad was doing with the kids. He was like way before his time, even with that, how was it seeing the elevation of all the artists that, was with your dad that he had that started off and, even some that's still rapping now. How is it that to see the evolution of that?
It seems really nice, honestly. I know he feel real good about that because that's big.
Yeah.
Especially, I know Chachi. He just went on tour with somebody. I can't remember his name, but he's popular right now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy that you taught him that, and now he gonna make so much money from that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, that's what the same thing I said as well. How was it having your little brother in the stand, being that he's just full of energy? He's like older than what he really is. Like he's been here before in the crowd. Like, how does that feel? And how is your bond with him?
It feel real good. He's so funny. He always be like, "Oh, that's my baby Mari." It made me cry. But yeah, I really love him a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And last question, whatever comes to your heart, what would you say to the youth in Toledo, Ohio, as you continue to be a great student athlete, to even give them hope and motivation to be able to know that they can be something, they can make something out of themselves, and they can even go to college.
Um, I would say like don't let anybody discourage you. Do what you put your mind to because you can do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really it. Yeah, just set goals for yourself and accomplish them or try to.
Yeah. So had that set in? Have you had those conversations with your dad, or just you being so intelligent, knowing and being aware at that you're doing something great and you're breaking, the norms of people from Toledo not doing nothing and they not taking advantage of stuff. Do you recognize and notice that?
Actually, we just had this conversation like 2 days ago. He asked me like, when you get awarded stuff, do you like brush it off or do you feel like, yeah, like I just did that? And I told him like I'd be kind of brushing it off, and he told me like that's not nothing easy to do, so you should like award yourself, like
Yeah.
give yourself a pat on the back more. So yeah, I kind of be brushing stuff off.
Yeah, but at least you are aware of it, and like the reason I asked you that conversation was needed for you can know, but you're still humble, and it's not like you're just prideful in doing it, because like you said, you're gonna go to school, do your work, go to practice, do your work at practice, put in your work in the game. So all the things you're benefiting, you like, shoot, this is what I'm supposed to do. It ain't like, yeah, I'm doing this and all like that. So you're doing it the right way.
Mhm.
But we wanted to spotlight you here on Stool Talk for your great play and your great academic success as well too, because we don't take that, and we want people's journey to be seen, so people that watch this to be able to be like, that's Mari from Scott, to be able, I want to be just like her, or people to see, hey, that girl over there, Ridley, yeah, she good, yeah, you know what I mean? So we spotlighting you. We're gonna continue to follow you. Even when you make your decision on the school you're going to, we're gonna continue to follow you. Have future interviews as well. We're supporting you. I just pray that God continue to bless you. In your health, in your spirit. Even when it comes to picking and choosing the right school, may God allow favor to be on you in that decision, and that you have the same courage, the same boldness that you have right now to be able to know that you can do it. You are more than a conqueror. Mari, you have everything that you need inside you to be great, and you got the village behind you, backing you. So continue to do that.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah, y'all. Last question: what made you pick your jersey number for your volleyball? Is it just something you gave me, or is it something special behind that number?
I think, okay, so I like even numbers, but I feel like it was like out of them, I think it was out of like 3 numbers left. I chose that one because my birthday is May 8th. So they just stuck with 8.
I said it got something to do with her birthday, or it's for Kobe or something. That's what I thought. Yeah. Well, we thank you. We appreciate you. Continue to be great.
I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amari Ridley.
I'm Amari Ridley. I play volleyball at Scott High School. I'm a middle hitter and I'm balling in purpose.